This is Tammy with Tammy's Crafty Life. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you like what you see and that you'll come back. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back. This is a channel primarily about cross stitch. If you go back a year or two, you'll see a lot of other things before I got back into cross stitch. But that's what I do most of now. And today what I have to share with you is some fully finished objects and some whips, and then I'm going to talk about a fun plan I have for New Year's Eve. It's not my plan, it's somebody else's plan that I am participating in. So I have 3 things that are fully finished. One of them you haven't seen at all before. I haven't shown it on a video because it's a gift and I'm giving it to my sister tomorrow. It'll be today when you're seeing this video. So I haven't shown it at all. So I'm going to start with it. This is by Shannon Christine and it's called Gnome for Christmas. And this is the pattern. And this is the way I finished it. This is a backer by Chantel's 141 Company. It's a house and it's got this fun little, I haven't glued this on. It's got a little pedestal and this allows it to stand up, but then it can come off so she can store it flat. My sister loves pink and she loves gnomes, and this gnome is all pinks, and he was a lot of fun to stitch. I don't remember what fabric he's on. I used the called for flosses. This is a fun trim from Hobby Lobby, and then this is a piece of chipboard with a dark brown fabric. This is brown. I can't tell if it looks brown or black to you, but then this is a flower from Hobby Lobby and some little leaves I stuck in there. So that is Gnome for Christmas, and I had a lot of fun stitching it, although I was really tired of gnomes by the time I was done. And the second one I have, you've seen this as a finished object, but not fully finished because I hadn't gotten around to it yet. So this is Toil and Trouble by Primrose Cottage Stitches. And I finally finished it. This is a board, again, from Chantel's 141 Design Company. And I painted it black. Actually, I painted it with the spackle paint and then black. Spackle paint, is that what it's called? So, and then I sanded it so it looks, it's kind of rough. And then this is my first messy bow. I got this idea from Chantel because she did this on some of her finishes. Something's been laying on top of it. So the messy bow is being really messy. It's not doing what I want. But most of these are from a ribbon bundle I got from Michael's. And then what I based it on that's from Hobby Lobby out of the Christmas section. So that is Toil and Trouble. And the last one I have for a fully finished object, I don't know where my pattern is. I have this fun little box, little treasure chest from Hobby Lobby, and inside it I have Stitch by Shepherd's Bush. So that is Stitch. This is inside the lid, and then I did just the little whatever that's called, a bee skip, is that what you call those? This is a little pin cushion. This is attached inside. You could also stick pins in here. And what I want to do is I'm going to check on Just Another Button Company because I think it would be fun to put an accent pin here and maybe one on here. That's a bee. I put this fabric inside. It's a purple fabric. I don't know how well the color is showing on the video, but and then what this box is for when I go somewhere to a class or something for stitching, I can put my stitching supplies in here. I haven't figured out yet everything I'm going to put in it, but there's a pair of scissors, and this pair of scissors actually has a needle threader attached to it. So I had a lot of fun doing this. This was a really quick stitch. It's stitched on 32 count lavender linen, and I chose my own colors. This is purple. I don't think I wrote down the colors. I just picked out some purples. I started with the purple that I wanted to put on the lavender linen, and then I picked a green that was laying on my desk for another project, and I changed these to be brighter. So the only actual color that was on the pattern, I think, is the little sheep. Isn't that a cute little sheep? So this was really quick to stitch. Like this piece I did in part of an evening. It was quite fiddly to put it all together because it's the first time I've done a box like this. But I love this. I like to have this just sitting on my desk and look at it because I think it's so pretty. And then the nice thing about this box is it's got a handle, so I can keep it in my stitching bag when I go to a class, which I'm going to one next month at Acorns and Threads, and just grab it out of there with this little handle. So that was a lot of fun. So those are my fully finished objects. I really enjoy finishing. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I have plans for the new year to look for different ways to fully finish things that are not your normal finishing. I also want to share something with you. So you've seen this before. This is an ornament that I did. This is a Shannon Christine ornament, and I finished it on one of the ornaments from Chantel's mystery ornament box. And the reason I finished this one the way that I did is because I had already stitched 2 of these and sent them to Chantel, and you haven't seen these on my video, but you've probably seen them on hers, and this is how she finished them. She used a turquoise paint, which I didn't have, and I didn't have these back yet when I did the other one, but I knew that pink would go with it. So see if I can hold all 3 of these together. I think they go fun together. And funny thing is, I don't even have a Christmas tree, so I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with these, except I think I'm giving a couple of them away as gifts. And then the other thing that I sent to Chantel that she sent back to me was, this is by Cherry Hill Stitchery, and it says Grateful. I'm not sure if that's what it's called. I can't remember. But this was one of the things that I sent to Chantel when she was asking for things that were fall and winter. And so I sent her this, and she finished it on one of her fun boxes. I think this is the first thing she finished on a box. And she put, this is probably Priscilla's Pretty Plaids behind here. And I just think this is really fun. I like this box. So that was just something else fun I wanted to show you, because I got these ornaments back, and that Grateful recently from Chantel. So now I'll go through my whips since my last video. I have quite a few of them. Well, not a ton, but the first one is January Month to Month by Stitching with the Housewives. And here is my progress. Sorry, it is not ironed. This is how far I am. And then I've been working on the Prairie Schooler Christmas Eve. This is a really fun pattern. And I'm stitching mine on the blue snowflake fabric from Fat Quarter Shop. It's actually, no, it's not the same fabric as the, no, my month to month is on a different fabric. Also from Fat Quarter Shop. This is 14 count. And I think it's called Blue Snowflake or something like that. So this is how far I am. And I have a fun finishing idea for these guys that is not my idea. I got it from somebody else. I've been working on the English Sampler Berries. I'm working on this one. I want to get this finished. I took Erica Michael's class, I think her name's Linda, at the Jingle Ball, which made me want to do a whole bunch of strawberries. So this is how far I am. I need to get this one finished so I can have my first berry actually finished. This is on a 32 count even weave from Fat Quarter Shop. It's called Blush, I think, and it's got white speckles on it. The next thing I'm working on is another month thing. This is Well Hello There by Hands On Design. And I'm actually working on January, so there's its picture right there. And I just have a little start on this. I started in the middle. I did the U first, and I'm going this way. This is the pale gray gingham. This is 16 count pale gray gingham. Also from Fat Quarter Shop. My next one, Oh, where's the pattern? I don't know where my pattern is. This is Christmas Tiny Town by Heart and Hand. And this is how far I am on it. And I don't know where my pattern is. I'm going to have to find it before I can start stitching on it again. Should be laying right here on my desk. This is a house. So this is the middle. This candy cane was the middle, and I'm working to the right. And this is the beginnings of a house. I have changed the colors somewhat. I think just the reds. But since the pattern's not right here, I can't say for sure. I'm hoping to finish that. I love the tiny towns. The only one I have finished so far is Halloween. The next thing I was working on that's going in a timeout is Primrose Cottage Stitches Deck the Halls. I was going great guns on this and discovered that this row or this column of stitches is all too far in. It needs to go out a few, like 3. And I didn't feel like frogging at the time. It also affects all this bottom here. So it's going in a timeout for now. I was going to have it done for this Christmas, but it will be done for next Christmas instead because I got really frustrated. And then I think my last whip is Little House Needleworks. Sorry, it was in a plastic sleeve. Rudolph Sampler. I think this one's really fun. And what I'm doing with this one is I have 28 count mushroom Lugana and I'm stitching it 1 over 1. So that's where I'm at, right in the middle. And I'm loving this. I'm trying to decide, most of these are Christmas, so I'm trying to decide when I'm going to stop stitching Christmas, if I'm going to go past the end of the year or not. And some of them are also winter, and I want to finish the January, the month to month, but we'll see. Because last week Chantel shared on her video a thing that she's going to participate in. It is by Kia B and Steph, I think, from Just Keep Stitching. And what they're doing is on New Year's Eve, they're doing what they call 12 by 12. So every hour from noon until midnight, they're going to start a new project. So you have the option of all new starts, all whips, or some people are doing a mix of the two. And you know me, I love new starts. So this was a perfect excuse for me to pull out some stuff I've been wanting to start and haven't started yet. So I have 12 things I have already kitted up, except for this first one isn't kitted yet because I just got it. This just came in the mail. So my first one, and these aren't in the order I'm going to stitch them in, but this is the Pocket Neighborhood by Hands On Design. This came also from the Jingle Ball, from the shopping at the Jingle Ball. And this one is not kitted up yet, so I haven't picked fabric. And floss, I'm just going to pick something that's laying around because this is tiny and it doesn't need a lot of colors. So that one is going to be very fun. And the pattern comes with the felt and it comes with finishing instructions. So that was nice. So that's one of them. Another one I pulled out is, oh sorry, I zipped this up. I had all these unzipped and I don't know why I zipped this up. I keep talking about this butterfly. This is a kit that I got from Amazon. The kit is printed, it's counted cross stitch, but it's printed on I think like 10 count. And I'm going to just stitch it on an 18 or 16 count fabric, and I'm going to use the floss that already came with it. It has no name, just a number, so I call it Purple Butterfly. Another one I'm going to start. This is by Shannon Christine. I love Shannon Christine's designs, and this is called Enchanting Winter. And I think this is stunning. This looks like it's on a gray. I thought it was stitched on black. I'm stitching this on navy blue and using all the called for DMCs. So that one's going to be, I think that one's beautiful. Well, most of these I can't wait to get started. Another one I'm stitching is by Tiny Modernist Koala Biscornu. I have a couple of these Biscornus and I've never done one. I just think that koala is adorable. Haven't pulled fabric yet for him. I'm using all the called for DMC flosses. Another one is by Heartstring Samplery, which I've never stitched any of her stuff. This is called Springtime Pin Drum, and I don't know when I bought this. I found it in my book. So I kitted it up. I've ordered fabric for it. I don't have it yet. It'll be coming today or tomorrow. And I'm using... So she calls for Weeks Dye Works, but I'm using the DMC conversion. So that will be fun. I've never done a drum before. That'll be my first drum. This one I pulled just out of my kit bin. It's been kitted up for a while. This is the elephants. This one right here. There's not a bigger picture, but as you know, I love elephants, so I'm going to start that one. This one is, I've been wanting to start this one, and I was waiting for the fabric, and this one I'm going to show you the fabric also, because the fabric did arrive. This is Huckleberry Farm by the Blue Flower. And I saw someone when I was at the Stitch Summit that Acorns and Threads put on in September. I saw someone actually stitching on it. And this was the fabric they used. This fabric is called Huckleberry, and it was dyed by Bestitch Me specifically for this pattern. So I'm excited to get started on this one. I'm excited to get started on all of them, but that one I've been waiting to start, and I really want to do it. The next one I pulled out is a Mill Hill kit. It's buttons and beads, and it's just called Stitching. And I think, I'll try not to get glare, that little bird is adorable, and I like the colors. It has a lot of beads in it, so this one will be fun. So I pulled some from my kit bin. I pulled where I had kitted them up, and I pulled some that were already kits, and then I went through my pattern books and pulled some out. So this is from my purchased kits. This is called Beguiling Tiger. And sorry for that glare on the, I don't know. Yeah, I can't. Do this instead. I think this is really cool. It's a 5x7, but it's full coverage. And I love big cats. I love all cats. I love all animals, but I really like African animals. So that one would be fun. And the next one is a heart hanger. Actually, I have two heart hanger ones. This is by Doreen Jones, and this is called Sunflower Sewing Pouch. I've been wanting to start this one. It's got heart hanger and cross stitch. So I'm going to start it now. Not now. I'm going to start it on New Year's Eve. And then the other heart hanger one that I have is, this is created by J Designs by Julie. Julie is Julie from Running with Scissors with Jane and Julie, and she has a website. She used to teach this for years, I guess. So this is what I'm going to do. I have this kit. It's got this cute little box, acrylic box, and it's got a doily, and what is that? I don't know what that piece is, but so I'm going to start that. I've been wanting to start more heart hanger stuff, so, and I keep ordering. Every time they do a video, Julie shows something else from her shop, and then I have to go order whatever it was that she showed. This is number 12. I need to get it out of the... This is also by Shannon Christine Designs, and it's called Winter Snowfall. I saw somebody post this on Facebook. This picture does in no way does it justice. It was absolutely stunning. It has, everywhere you see gold is Mill Hill beads, And a whole bunch of this white is also Mill Hill beads. You need 2 packages of each color of beads. And then it's white. Well, this is white floss. It takes 9 skeins of white floss. And she gives you 9 different colorways to choose from. Each colorway is only 2 colors, a dark and a medium. And I'm trying to decide between this colorway, and then I have 2 others that I've pulled the floss. I ordered fabric from 123 Stitch, and that also is coming hopefully today or tomorrow. And I'm going to lay all this on the fabric to decide which colors. This color is stunning. I really like it. So those are my plans for New Year's Eve. I will link to Kia B's Flosstube where she explains it in great detail. And then I have a group of Stitchy Pals that we Facebook a lot. Talk on Facebook Messenger all day long. And in addition to this, I've decided to start some smalls. And I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I pulled out 12 smalls patterns. So I'm going to figure out when I'm going to start those. And those lead into something else I want to do. I want to host a smalls exchange here on YouTube. And I think that'll be a lot of fun. I've been wanting to participate in one, and when I want to participate in something, the best way is to just decide to host it. So I decided to host one. This isn't the call for people to participate yet. It's the call to think about it. And the deadline won't be till sometime in January, so I haven't figured out the deadline yet. And what made me think about it even harder was Chantel's 141 Design Company currently has a pre-order out for a new box, a mystery box, and it's geared towards smalls. So I'm thinking that this would be a perfect time to use some of those, maybe. Her ordering is open until January 11th, and then she's shipping on January 20th. I'll link to that mystery box below. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to link to Kia B, and I'm going to link to Chantel's mystery box, and more to come on when I will actually put the call out for the smalls exchange, I guess is the right way to say that. On my next video, I'll show you all the patterns that I have chosen for my smalls. And some of them may have been started by then. One of them is Big Hearted Tiny Town by Heart and Hand. And that one was already in my pile. And then Jessica, who's a Sweetwater Stitcher, announced that she and Mrs. Jones something, are doing a stitch along with that one beginning on January 6th. So that'll be part of my smalls, but I'll be starting it because of the stitch along. So I think that's it for now. I don't know. I'll probably do another video next Friday. So that'll be my last one before Christmas. So I guess that's it for now. I hope everyone is doing well and having fun stitching and not too stressed about the holiday. It stresses me out a little bit, and I'll be glad when it's over, but that's life. So bye for now, and happy stitching, and thank you so much for watching.